trade today. Now we ended the day green, but it wasn't the best in terms of my execution. So initially, I thought that I entered way too early on US 30. Looking back at the video, it actually wasn't the case. You could maybe say that it was kind of a perfect entry, but I'll go into that now. As soon as I'm going to start this video, you're going to see that I have a clear bias towards US 30. I need to stop doing that shit. Initially, when I was learning this strategy, I would favor NASDAQ heavily, and I would basically ignore US 30 even if the setup was better or came first. I stopped doing that. I look at them equally, but today I was just expecting US 30 to rip, and I had a strong bias towards that. Had I had not actually, had a bias towards US 30, I think the Nasdaq shorts would have been better.
To be honest, I'm just getting ready for US 30 to rip.
Okay, so that's the tone I set 10 seconds before the market opens. So having that in my head basically meant that I ignored Nasdaq. So I need to stop doing that shit. That's the first mistake I made today.
Let me lock him.
Okay, so you'll see it's like 2 to 1 seconds before the market's opened, and we've ripped through my top level. To enter my system, veto system, you need to have a clean break, a retest, and a second push. You need to wait for that before you can enter. I thought I entered a little bit early, but we're on the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, we've broken through the level. We had the retrace. It was a little retrace, but we had the retrace. And as soon as the 1 minute candle forms, I enter. So that's the second push. I entered right here. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like a precision entry.
I entered too early here.
But there we go. Right. As you can see, I pretty much trailed my stop loss like straight away. So I took the risk off the table. I'm very, very comfortable with losing $100 if this retraces. Now, at this point, I've ripped through my take profit, and I should have really exited at this point. Now, why have I got my take profit set to 1500? Every single day I'm noticing, particularly on US 30, but also on NASDAQ, it breaks through my take profit and keeps ripping up. And I guess I'm sort of not happy with leaving the profits on the table. I know this is probably not right to be doing. This isn't what Vito does. He, is very, very, strict with his sort of exits, and I need to be doing the same really. But when you see something happen every single day, it's like, why am I leaving all this profit on the table? Like US 30 just rips through my take profit, and I'm leaving like double my trade every single day. So what I've been doing is I've been setting a higher take profit, and once price pushes through my level, I just trail my stop. That's what I've been doing. Now today, I kind of did it stupidly. You'll see here. So at this point, we've broken through the level, and I've just moved my stop loss to $82 in profit. That's kind of stupid. I should be out of the trade, but really here I should have put my stops to break even at least. Now, I nearly got stopped out for $82 profit here, which would have been fucked because I was up 470. By luck, I didn't get stopped out, but we actually retrace here. Now look at Nas, by the way. Nas on the left, we would have had a lovely short here, and it would have just moved a bit nicer. So, I don't know, I could have taken that. But look how I nearly got stopped out there. Fuck, that was like close as fuck. Now, as you see, as soon as we start to get that second push through the take profit, I trail my stop loss. So now we're in like $300 profit. Up 470 still. And then we get stopped out. Again, not ideal. I should have had all of the profit from US 30 there. I should have just set my take profit and then left. Be done with the day, lock myself out, but I didn't do that. And this is what was really stupid. What I do next? See, we've already broken through the level here on As, and I completely FOMO'd here. I completely FOMO'd. As soon as we broke through my take profit on Nas, I entered for shorts. Now, as soon as I did that and made that decision, I realised that it was stupid. I regretted it, and that's why I exited the trade straight away. That was stupid, though. It was like an impulsive decision. Looking back at it now, I should never have done that. I should have left after my trade with US30. I basically did the same thing again. I to milk more profits. I entered short again on Nas. Again, stupid play. At least I've been trading my stop, but I don't know. Really stupid right here. And then I'm pretty sure what happens here. Yeah, I get stopped out. So we ended the day with like 400 in profit. It's really not bad. But again,
Right.
execution just really wasn't as good as yesterday. Let me just double check how much profit I did actually make. Yeah, okay, so 391. I'll put it on the screen now. 3 trades today and then auto lockout. Again, execution just really wasn't there today. I made a couple impulsive decisions, but the point is the fact that I've enforced my lockout means that I can't make any more stupid decisions. So yeah, if you can't control yourself, take the ability away, to be able to make the silly decisions and just set the auto lockout on your account. I've blocked myself from trading any other symbols. I can't trade gold, silver, ES, anything else. I'm not going to get any stupid ideas to trade Asia session. And as soon as I've hit my 3 trades for the day, it locks me out, so I have no choice to blow my account. So yeah, it's honestly been a flawless week though. I must say, no red days, no red trades even, not a single lost trade. I passed my account in my eval in 2 days, and then onto this XFA I've started with like a $400 day, so it's really not bad, really quite good in fact. 4 more winning days and I get a payout, but I'm not even looking there. Just focusing on sticking to my rules as best I can. On to tomorrow. I'm going to trade tomorrow, which is going to be Thursday, and then Friday I'm not going to trade, and then we got next week. So yeah, that's my feedback for today. Hope you guys have a good one. Let's make this money.